Very good morning, student. Welcome to the next topic. Magnetic field produced along the axis of the current carrying circular coil. Once again, repeat the topic. Magnetic field produced along the axis of the current carrying circular coil. So, this is the diagram. Consider the current carrying circular loop of radius capital R and let I, this is the I with the current flowing through the wire in the direction, the magnetic field at point P, this is the point P on the axis of the circular coil at a distance Z, this is the distance Z from its center of the coil O. It is computed by taking two diametrically opposite lines of the coil, each of length dl vector, at C and at D, Let R vector be the vector joining the current element ideal vector at C to the point P. Then PC and is equal to PD is equal to R. PC is equal to PD is equal to R. Both are same distance. R is equal to is nothing but root of R square plus Z square, because according to the Pythagoras principle, hypotenuse side is equal to the square root of the sum of the adjacent side and opposite side. So that is why PC is equal to PD is equal to R. R is nothing but root of R square plus Z square. And the angle COP is equal to angle DOP is nothing but theta. Angle COP is equal to angle DPO is equal to theta. Next, according to the Biot-Savart law, the magnetic field at P, here P, due to the current element ideal vector is, already we know this formula from the Biot-Savart's law. dB vector is equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi into ideal vector cross r cap divided by r square. Now the magnitude of magnetic field due to the current element ideal vector at C and at D are equal because equal distance from the coil. The magnetic field dB vector due to each current element ideal vector is resolved into two components. One is the dB sin theta component along the y axis, and another one is the dB cos theta along the z direction, that means x axis. Horizontal component of each current element cancel out while the vertical component dB cos theta k vector. So sin theta vertical component cancel to each other. Only the horizontal component dB cos theta cap alone contribute to total magnetic field at point P. So horizontal, that means while the vertical component is cancel to each other, only horizontal component dB cos theta alone contribute the total magnetic field at point P. Then the equation, if we integrate the dl vector, what happened? Dl vector means is nothing but integration of dl is nothing but L. L means length of the coil. It is not a length, that is the circumference of the coil. Length is otherwise called circumference of the coil. So let me integrate a dl vector around the loop. dB vector sweeps out a cone as shown in the figure. Then the net magnetic field B vector at point P is B vector is equal to integration of dB vector is equal to integration of dB is nothing but only horizontal component dB cos theta k cap. B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi integration of, what is the value of dB? dB vector is mu naught divided by 4 pi ideal vector cross r cap divided by r square, just substituting this value. Ideal divided by r square into cos theta into k cap. So, but cos theta is equal to, from the diagram, what is the formula for cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is nothing but r, capital R. Hypotenuse side is nothing but small r. Already we know the value of r. R is nothing but r square plus z square, root of r square. This step can be written as r square plus z square, the whole power 1 by 2. Here cos theta is nothing but capital R divided by small r, means small r is nothing but r square plus capital R square. Here the cos theta is equal to r by small r. Small r is nothing but r square plus z square, the whole power 1 by 2. So cos theta can be written as cos theta is equal to r divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 1 by 2. So whole power 1 by 2 using the Pythagoras theorem. R square is equal to r square plus z square, and integrating line element from 0 to 2 pi r we get. So this is the step. B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi integration of dl by r square into cos theta into k cap. Here dl integration of, since integration of dl is nothing but L. L is nothing but length of the coil, is not here length, that is the circumference of the coil. L is equal to 2 pi r, circumference of the coil. Now the step is, next step is B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi integration of dl divided by, what is the value of r square? R square is nothing but r square plus z square into, what is the value of cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but r divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 1 by 2. So r divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 1 by 2. The next step is B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi r divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 1 by 2, because 1 plus base are equal, means power should be added. Power 1 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 3 by 2. So r divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 3 by 2 integration of dl into k. dl1 integration, the term dl only integrated, because remaining terms are all constant. So constant terms are removed from the integration symbol. So B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 4 pi r divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 3 by 2. dl, integration of dl is nothing but L. So L into k cap. What is the value of L? L is nothing but 2 pi r. Just substituting the value of L, 2 pi r. So mu naught I divided by 4 pi r divided by r square plus z square, whole power 3 by 2. 2 pi r. Here pi cancel. 1 2s are 2 2s are. Then the equation becomes B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 2 r square divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 3 by 2 into k cap. Here this term. This is the small error in your textbook. Note it down. It is not a 2 pi, that is only 2. B vector is equal to mu naught I divided by 2 r square divided by r square plus z square, the whole power 3 by 2 into k cap. Note that the magnetic field B vector points along the direction from the point O to P. This is O to P alone. Suppose if the current flows in a clockwise direction, then magnetic field points in the direction of the point P to O. P to O. Thank you.